All right, Carl, we're back here on the Game 7 playoff day. Most importantly here, Sharks Wings for the Western Conference Finals tonight. Should be another exciting game. It's a pick'em game. Obviously, I have a horse in the race. I'm a Red Wings guy. You're from Michigan, so I think you'll be rooting for the Red Wings. So go Wings.
Go Wings.
The Spoos this morning just kind of chopping in this, testing the lows of that 1330 we keep talking about. Got down to 28.75 again here this morning, but that was on the open. So you got to wait for this half hour. Range is still 28 to 38 today, and we're sitting here at 32, right smack in the middle. So not much going on there. Crude hit 95, let's call it in a quarter. No new lows there like we saw in the Spoos on the move, but bounced and now sitting at 97. So I think the key thing here today, Carl, is consumer sales and why they're saying they were down.
Well, they're still positive, but I believe that they're being held up by folks spending their money on prices at the pump.
Right, and this is why I keep saying I still think although everything's been running, crude hitting 114 is the biggest, as you said, detriment for this economy, obviously, than anybody's talking about. So I think with the election year now, not even a year and a half away, we're under that year and a half, you're going to see a big push to get oil down. And I would not be surprised, just like we did in 07, 08, to see oil come all the way back to the $20 to $60 level, which people are going, no way that's going to happen. Well, I think I think we've already paid forward the Arabs with their oil over the last 2 years. Second time we've done this. Just to get a guy reelected, they're going to do it again. They're going to cram oil down. And with that being said, you may see a real economic rally here. But I don't know. Those are just kind of my thoughts as we come into an election year.
I guess that would be fine with me. I don't see us fixing any of the problems, so I think crude's going to stay abnormally high.
Okay, so financials.
But that's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean that's just my guess, and I'm wrong if we get over 114, we can go to that 150 again.
We had fun with that.
Yeah.
We had fun with that.
So silver continues lower. What did it hit? 33 or so, 32 today. I still think, as I think you're in agreement here, the chart says 28 to 30. People always say, well, the stuff isn't trading on fundamentals. No, and it wasn't trading on fundamentals when it was trading at 49 either, silver. So all these bulls that are trying to catch a knife now, all you got to do is look at the chart. Why do you want to catch a knife on silver right now? The easy trade was to sell that bounce to 39 on a bounce to the 40-day moving average on a daily chart. Boom, you hit it at 39. Today it's 32 again. It's pretty simple. Go.
Just say this about silver, though, man, is that I think it screams 29, 28-ish, but the uptrend is still intact, and I'm all for us poking that and regaining that, and that would be bullish.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No doubt.
Yeah, the short term, again, I'm talking, when I look at a weekly trade, it's still bullish. A daily trade, it's bearish. So we're kind of in the middle here. The other thing we want to talk about, JP Morgan continues to look ugly. Financials in general, not looking pretty still. We talked about this yesterday. But then more importantly, the trannies. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, trannies certainly do look like they put in a reversal. I mean, unless crude can get some legs here, trannies seem to like higher crude prices. But I think you and I both know why they like higher crude prices, because of their weighting, the way they're weighted. So
Right.
I think one would be wise to take a look at how trannies are weighted.
So these are some of the macro issues again that you need to look at. And there's an interesting article I linked to again, talking about an interview with Tudor Jones today. And when you're trading macro issues as we do as futures traders, you have to be aware of these big macro trends when you're trading macro, and individual stocks are much different, obviously, than trading futures. So, folks, if you step into this futures marketplace, please understand the technicals and the fundamentals are much different than trading individual stocks. But they're also some of the best waves to catch when you're trading. So that's all we're trying to point out here today, Carl. Have a great morning, and we will catch you on the other side.